With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
Did you guys see what my glitter did?
Brock is immediately awakened as he takes stabbing damage from Gemini, and I'm gonna have you all roll for initiative. Because Taru is with you, each of you gets a +2 to your initiative roll.
It's still only an 8.
I got a 7.
15.
Taru got a 3. So that's magical. Oh no, sorry, 4. And then, Kai, would you like me to roll for Gemini, or would you like to roll for Gemini?
Gemini.
Okay, Gemini gets a +1 to his initiative.
11.
And then let me roll for Vrock. For Brock. Oh, he didn't do great either.
Good.
Alright, Brock is in this cloud of daggers, and he immediately wakes up. He's a little tangled up in this net that was over him that he did not remember being there when he went to sleep.
Yeah, take that.
He's pretty he's pretty freaking disoriented at this moment in time, and it's Kai's turn.
Can't really get close to him while he's in a cloud of daggers.
Yeah, the cloud of daggers is 5 feet cube on each side. Right now it's centered on Brock.
I kind of just want to, like, manifest an anvil and, like, drop it on his head. Like,
yes!
You can do that!
Okay.
Do it!
Do
it! Yeah, roll me your wisdom check to manipulate
That's
reality.
a 10.
Alright, so for this one, Kai, I'm gonna give you the anvil, but you're, like, way off on your calculation and your aim. So you are able to manifest a full-size anvil, and it kind of crashes, we're gonna say, like, 15 feet away from all of you.
It's dark. I can't see.
It's right. The loud sound kind of reverberates through the whole chamber of this cave as this giant anvil hits the ground somewhere off in the dark. It's Gemini's turn, and since he is a cloud of daggers, he's just gonna stay put. He's gonna stay in his cloud of daggers form, and his damage will happen at the beginning of Brock's turn. So that's what he's doing. He's having the time of his life. You hear 100 little Gemini voices be like, "Woo-hoo, take that!" And it's Rhakna's turn.
Okay. So can I approach, or is the cloud of daggers going to be a problem?
You can approach. I'm gonna say, because I want you guys to be able to do stuff. Let me back that up and say on Gemini's turn, he kind of moves a little bit so that he's still on Brock, but, like, his head, chest area is free of daggers. He moves down closer to his, like, feet.
Okay. I'm going to dual wield battle axes for this.
Nice.
I'm going to start by... Well, this uses my bonus action, but I can use it at the beginning of my turn, right?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself. With Divine Favor, my weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on hit.
Nice.
And since I leveled up, I get an extra attack per turn.
Nice.
And also I've got that strength ring on that makes my strength giant. Yes.
Basically. Yeah.
21.
What is it? Plus
21, so I get plus
5.
plus 5, and then plus my proficiency, right?
Yep.
Whoa. Okay. All right, I'm going to start swinging at his head.
So you have to make your regular attack first, and then you can make your bonus action attack as far as 2-weapon fighting is concerned.
Okay.
Normally you can take your bonus actions at any time, but specifically with the dual wielding, it says you have to attack first, and then your bonus action goes towards
The second swing?
The second, yeah. And that still wouldn't count as your actual second swing.
Oh, because I get to attack again, that's not the same thing.
Correct. Yeah, so essentially what you're going to get to do is you're going to get to swing 3 times, because you only have 1 bonus action per turn. So you get your first attack with the bonus action of the dual wielding.
Did I
So that's 2
Did
swings.
I use up my bonus
And then-
action on the divine favor though?
Oh, is that a divine favor?
It says it's 1 bonus action to use.
Okay, then yes, you can't. You only get 1 bonus action per turn. You can't do
Okay,
both.
so I get to swing with the same arm twice, right? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
I
Yeah.
still do that.
yes, yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah, roll me your attack
Okay,
roll.
so first attack, I rolled a 16.
Yes.
So 21, 24.
Definitely
Okay.
hits.
Damage, I haven't done this in a while. 1d8. Okay, so it's a 3 plus the 5. So
Yep.
we're at 8, and I rolled a 4 on my radiant damage.
Ooh.
So that's 12 on my first swing.
Wow.
Nice. So 12. Oh my gosh. Yep.
And then I'm gonna swing again.
Okay.
This one, okay, rolled a 7 plus 8, so 15. Because plus the 5 plus the 3. Okay.
Yep.
15.
15 does not hit.
Rats. Okay, well I can't do anything about that.
Sorry.
Nope, that's fine. I'll
But still.
take my defensive stance
Okay.
and end my turn.
Yep. That was a really good turn. Brock is looking quite startled here. What a way to wake up from a nap, you guys.
Right?
He was just taking a nap, Trying to take over the world is exhausting, and then some crazy people coming to escape. It is Triggus' turn.
Uh,
That was a good turn, Rhakna.
I would like to conjure a giant vat of poisonous glitter glue to pour over our new
Beautiful.
friend.
I'm gonna give Triggus the concept of glitter glue. I'm gonna say that exists in our medieval world, because of course it
Okay.
would. So for this, what I'm gonna make you do... Actually, let's roll to see if you succeed first, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna give you a couple choices
Okay.
here. So roll to manipulate reality.
That's a 2. -1.
Alright, I'm glad I didn't ask you those questions beforehand.
And here I was about to say,
Triggus?
like, I can see Triggus inventing glitter glue in this moment.
Right?
Like,
Right? Triggus, for a 1, you're gonna, I'm gonna say that you're kind of pointing in Brock's direction, and this, little poof of glitter flies out from your fingertips. And it's just like this little miniature glitter bomb.
That was pretty cool, huh, guys? Did you see that? Only 2 of you saw it, but it was pretty amazing.
And now it's Brock's turn, but he was surprised, so he cannot move or do anything, take any action on his first turn. Which means that it's Taru's turn. And Taru is going to attempt to stab Brock with a spear. He pulls a spear out,
nice.
and he's going to try and stab. He does stab him.
Ooh.
He stabs him. He's he's kind of in a heap on the floor right now, so he just kind of stabs.
poor guy.
And, you hear 100 little Gemini voices go, "Good stabbing, man!" And Taru does 6 damage. Oh, that's max damage. That's doubled.
Ooh.
Taru does 12 damage to Brock. And it is now Kai's turn again.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at him with my short sword.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, 14 plus my dexterity, right?
Yes,
Okay, so 17.
that definitely hits.
Nice.
Okay, short sword is 1d6. 5.
Nice. Kai, what does it look like when you stab Brock?
I do like a forward lunging motion and just
Or-
poke him in the chest.
Nice. You hear 100 little Gemini voices go, "Yeah, that's my order." Get him, Kai! And it is Gemini's turn. Oh, I didn't have Brock take the 4d4 stabbing damage from Gemini on the beginning of Brock's turn, so I'm gonna do that now. 8. Gemini did 8 more damage to Brock on at the beginning of Brock's turn.
Excellent.
Gemini's gonna stay in Cloud Dagger form because this is working out pretty well for him. He's not gonna he's not gonna move, and it's Rhakna's turn.
Awesome. How is Brock looking? Is he? I mean, obviously he's had lots of stabbing.
Yeah, he's a little beat up.
Okay, all right.
He's a little beat up, but he still looks like he could put up a fight.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go into swinging mode and attack as many times as I can.
Nice.
Okay, swing 1. That's a 16, so I'm adding +8 each time.
Yep, and that hits.
Yeah, whatever that adds up to.
It hits.
1d8. That's a 2 plus my radiant. Oh, plus the strength, which is 7 altogether. Plus my radiant, which was a 4, so 11.
Nice. And that's on the first swing.
Swing 2. I rolled a 9 plus 8, so 17.
That hits.
Okay.
Rhakna's become a fighting machine. That's what has happened here.
She's
I
like
love it.
so terrified. She's just in berserker mode.
Yeah, essentially.
That landed on the ground, but it was a 7, so
You can count that if you like.
yes.
I'll leave
Okay.
that up to you.
7 plus my strength, which is 5, so 12. Plus my radiant damage, which is 1, so 13.
Okay.
I'm trying to go through this as quick as I can. So
Yeah, you're good.
third swing, 16 plus 8, so that hits. And damage is an 8. plus 5.
Double it.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
If you roll max, you double it. So you double the 8.
Does it count as
You
a
don't double
crit?
anything else. Yeah.
One of my passives for being a half-orc is extra damage for crits with melee.
Ooh.
Roll 1, and I just wrote roll 1 dice 1 extra time.
Let me look this up real quick.
Which one?
Just
So
a D20, obviously.
I'm guessing it's the dice that I use for damage is what I meant. But do we want to look that up real quick?
I'm looking it up really quick.
Okay. Were you keeping track of all these damage numbers? Because I wasn't.
I have been.
Okay.
You can roll one of the weapon's damage dice 1 additional time. Okay. So, you rolled an 8.
Mm-hmm.
You get to double it to 16.
Mm-hmm.
You get to roll the weapons. Was it a D8? Yeah, you
Yeah.
get to roll the D8 again.
Okay.
And then you still have to add your...
I rolled another 8! Oh, I crit twice!
Oh.
I'm not even gonna look it up. I love this. I'm gonna say it's a house rule now. Double crit. I'm gonna need to pull out my calculator here.
I'm bouncing
Okay.
in my seat.
Okay, you rolled an 8. That doubles to 16. And then you rolled another 8, so that's 16 more.
And then my radiant
that's-
damage.
That's 32. Plus your radiant damage
3.
is 3. Hey, Rhakna!
How much damage did I do on that one turn? That's got to be a record for us, by far.
You did 35 damage.
Oh.
And that's, I think, before you added your strength modifiers.
I didn't. That was just
Yeah.
the 8s.
Yeah.
So do I add 5 for both?
You
just
add
once?
5 for one of them.
Okay. So
So that's 39 damage that you've done. No.
Wow.
Yeah, 40.
40?
40?
I think you did, it was 35 and then plus 5,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you just did 40 damage to... You did 40 damage to Brock.
Wow.
That was just that
I want-
swing.
I want you to tell me what it looks like when he dies, because you just murdered him. You just straight up killed his face.
How do I keep this, like... Okay, so I do first swing, and then offhand swing, and then this is my third swing does the 40 damage. So, like, I pull back my arm, and I just roar. And I swing it down on him, and it cuts to black.
I like that a lot. I think Taru is just like standing in shock. His mouth is agape, and Gemini is like, he is so pumped that like his cloud of daggers starts flying around the room, and he makes it so that it like makes a big happy face with the daggers. And you hear 100 little dagger cheers. And Brock has just woken up from a terrible, terrible nap, but he didn't wake up. And
He went right back
he
to
will
sleep.
never wake up again.
Did you guys see what my glitter did? Was that amazing? Did you see it?
I need to walk back something really quick, actually. Taru is not standing there mouth agape. As soon as you kill Brock...
See?
Well, he couldn't see. As soon as you kill Brock, Taru pops out of the dream plane.
Oh.
So he's not there.
He disappeared.
But you still get the smiley faces.
He disappeared. Where did he go? We lost our friends.
He just exited the dream plane, Triggus. We're fine. He's fine.
Okay. So he woke up.
Yeah.
All from the glitter. This is amazing. Oh, wow.
Right? I mean, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll accept the picnic. Here's a muffin.
Yeah, let's get out of the cave before we have the picnic, please.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Gemini kind of like folds back in, and all the daggers go back into the one Gemini, and he floats over to Kai, and he goes, Kai, did you see all the stabbing I got to do? Did you see all the stabbing?
I saw all the stabbing you got to do.
Oh, I like being your friend. Listen, if it's gonna be like this, we're gonna be real good buddies real fast.
Actually, this was kind of a one-off thing. Normally, there's a lot more befriending that tries to happen beforehand.
You mean you don't normally march in on guys while they're taking a nap and then just kill them?
Not usually, but
Yeah.
don't worry, we will find you plenty of things to stab on the way.
Alright, that's all I can ask for. The four of you exit the cave.
Yep.
Yes.
Just as you're reaching the entrance of the cave, the three of you wake up. And you find yourselves in the clearing. Taru is there, Sadie is there. They're kind of like shaking you guys awake gently. And Taru, he says, "Thank you guys so much. You've saved me. I never have to deal with that again. I don't know what I can do to thank you. All of you. Rhakna, that was amazing. All of you were amazing. I don't even know what to say. I kind of want to take a nap, actually, because I know I won't be sucked into the dream plane."
Okay, but we have to have our picnic first.
Yes, we'll have a nice picnic and then we can all take a nap.
And while we do, I can tell you guys about how great I was. And Rhakna's like pumped. She's like, if I don't, she's like, I don't know what, I just was swinging, and I had to do it, and like, I don't know how to describe it. If I had to quantify it, I would say I did like 40 damage in 1 hit. That just feels like a good number.
Tara's like nodding, like thoughtfully.
Yes, 40.
Yes, 40. 40. Oh man, Sadie is congratulating all of you, and she comes around and gives each of you a hug, and she's saying like, thank you so much for helping Taru. Now we can focus on finding his gemstone and getting him back to full strength again. I can't even tell you what a relief it's going to be to not have to deal with those shadow demons anymore.
You don't get
Those
to
guys were
see them
jerks.
anymore?
No, they're not going to be able to come through to our plane anymore. You've severed that connection. You killed Tara's demon essentially, and now he's free.
Are you guys gonna miss the shadow? Because they were, I know they were bad, but it made life interesting.
I think Sadie and Taru are gonna look at each other for a second, and then they're gonna look at Triggus, and they're both gonna be like, nope. So, it sounds like we have a picnic to arrange.
Yeah. I mean, we promised Triggus a picnic, so...
Yeah, I
like
have the
this.
muffins still.
Do
Who's
you have
bringing
muffins?
what? Yeah, I have muffins.
Where did you get muffins?
There's a bakery on the way. And they sell muffins that you can have in the dream plane and in the real world. It's this cool little, hip bakery.
I'm gonna give you that because I think Triggis's bakery excursion would make a fun bonus episode. So sure, you can have muffins, Triggus.
Okay, great.
Triggus has muffins. Triggus rolled a 20 on his persuasion check of the DM.
Nice. Or persuasion check.
That's...
All right.
I'm glad, because otherwise I only have, rations, and that's just not as fun.
Oh.
Does anybody have any tea? We could use Trigus's tea lemon charm.
Oh.
You could use it in water, I would assume.
Yeah.
Lemon water.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make Triggus tea and muffins. And garlic. I have garlic. You can add some garlic to the tea. Or the muffins.
Why do you have garlic?
I don't know.
Torque.
It's on my inventory, and I can never remember where it came from.
I'm pretty sure Torque gave you garlic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like a bulb of garlic. Yeah.
Yes.
It was from Torque.
Okay, so I'm just going to use one clove and put it in the tea kettle.
Yum. Sadie is gonna hunt around for some berries. Since you are in a forested area, berries or fruits she's gonna hunt for. So I'm having her roll a nature check. Yeah, she comes back with a small basket of figs and some blackberries. Wild blackberries.
Ooh.
To add to your picnic.
This is turning out to be quite the picnic. And it's the perfect way to celebrate the way that I defeated the dragon with my glitter. Sadie, did you hear all about my glitter? I'm sure it's probably all over the news out here about how I did this amazing thing where I puffed the glitter at the dragon, and then he kind of went, "Oh my gosh," and then he just died.
Sadie kind of cocks her head at you, and she's smiling such a big smile, and she says, oh, Triggus, I cannot tell you how much I've missed you. And she gets this coy little smile on her face, and she says, I haven't got to hear a Triggus song in a very, very long time. I would love to hear of your battle in the dream plane in your famous song form. If you'd be willing to, for our picnic.
I would be delighted. We were in a cave one day just a few minutes ago, and there was this sleeping dragon bird in the corner, and everybody was really scared, especially Rhakna. And the only thing that would save us was Triggus, and his powerful glue. Or no, wait, no, that was something I was planning for my next turn, but I didn't get my turn. So anyway, yeah, Triggus and his wonderful cloud of glitter. It was amazing, and he saved the whole party so that we could have a picnic. But shh, don't tell Rhakna that this is how it went, because we want her to build her confidence up and think that she was the one that was the winner, but she really wasn't. It was Triggus.
Oh my gosh. And at the end of your song, Gemini like floats in front of you and goes, "And I helped." And both Sadie and Taru are like really covering up their Snickers, like, and they're loving it. They both applaud at the end of your song.
Thank you very much.
That was wonderful. Shall we enjoy our picnic together?
We shall.
Yes. Garlic tea and muffins. I think this is gonna be a hit.
Garlic tea and muffins and blackberries and figs.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We're going to say that we're going to constitute this picnic as a short rest.
Mm.
So I don't know if anybody lost any hit points. That was the most one.
I don't think, no, because we were in the dream plane.
Yep. That was the most one-sided battle in the history of the Dice Girls, I swear.
I don't know. The flying snakes was kind of one-sided just against us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's fair. That's totally fair. That is absolutely fair. After you wrap up your picnic, I think Sadie and Taru kind of glance at each other, and then they glance at the three of you. And then Sadie says, "Well, what should we do next? What's our next step here, everyone?"
Give me an award, probably.
I think she means in the grand scheme of things, Triggus.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll get many awards by the time we're done here.
Okay. I think we should probably give out an award, like best of. I haven't done my best of awards in a while. And I would like to call this the best ever cave battle.
Taru like lifts his cup of tea. He says, I'll cheers to that, and he lifts it, and then he goes to take a drink, but he remembers there's garlic in it, and so he doesn't actually take a drink.
I mean, yeah, Rhakna's gonna join him. But Rhakna's gonna join him, but
yes.
She will drink the garlic.
Rhakna's always such a trooper. Anytime Triggus comes out with something
she's eaten
off the wall, she just goes for it. She's
I think I ate your hair once.
Yeah, she already ate the hair. There's nowhere to go but up.
Once you eat Triggus' hair, garlic tea is like a welcome beverage.
Yep.
Garlic lemon tea. Yum.
Excellent. Well, there's a few things we could be doing. Remember, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we lost the blue gem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Taru's gem.
Oh, yeah.
That could be something we could do, but there's also that big storm, right?
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
And I can't remember the last update we had on
Wolfric.
Yeah, Wolfric.
Yeah, we have to find Wolfric, we have to battle the storm, and we have to find a gemstone.
Didn't we hear something about Wolfric since the last time when he smashed his gem? Wasn't there something about him going towards the storm or something?
Didn't we meet him in the dream plane and like we had a conversation with him?
You did. You were in the dream plane. You had a conversation with him.
Like we asked him about the storms, and he told us like which of Triggus' friends was the storm mage.
Yes, I want to say, I would guess that you probably shared that information with Sadie.
We do now.
And Sadie kind of had her suspicions about Shael being responsible for the storm, and she says, well, I'm glad to hear that our paths have kind of merged here, because finding and helping Shael, if that is her, is one of our big goals too. I don't remember if you told Sadie, like, do you know where the blue gemstone went?
Don't we just know that Kai's
all we know is that the
best
ghost
buddy
stole
has it?
Yeah.
So we don't even have a lead then. I mean, he would be closer, but we really don't have much of a choice if we don't know, unless there's a town nearby in the middle of this forest. For us to ask around to see if anybody's seen any ghosts with blue gemstones. Or if there's like a big skull-shaped secret lair anyone's seen around here. Otherwise, we might just have to head towards the storm.
You know, I feel like that's a really good idea. I feel like if we can help Shael, she was the green gemstone. Do we have the green gemstone?
Why don't we check?
And Rhakna pulls out the box of gemstones and opens it up and reveals which gemstones she still has.
The green, the orange, and then like the yellow. So Sadie she asks,
okay.
we have the green gemstone?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we still have the green one. And that's when Rhakna pulls open her box and shows her, because she needs to see it too. Rhakna needs to see it too at this point to convince herself that she still has it.
When you open up the box of gemstones, Sadie, she looks in it and she kind of gets like misty-eyed. Like she's essentially seeing the souls of her friends that are trapped in these gemstones, and it's a very emotional moment for her. She kind of like cocks her head almost questioningly and like slowly kind of reaches out, not to take them, but you can tell she just kind of wants to touch the gemstones. She's almost asking your permission, Rhakna.
Rhakna's a little hesitant.
Fair. Totally fair.
Is this... Are they... Just don't break them.
She nods.
Or steal them.
Yeah.
Or disappear them.
She chuckles a little, and she just does briefly reach out and touch each of the gemstones, and she's getting a bit emotional over it. And Taru kind of senses that and walks over and puts his hand on her shoulder, and she kind of regains her composure a bit, and she says, let's get Shael back. We have her gemstone. We can help her. We can get her back. And she kind of looks at Taru and she says, I'm sorry, Taru, this means we'll have to delay getting your gemstone back until we have better information on how to find it. And Taru kind of, his hand is still on her shoulder, and he kind of just smiles gently, and he kind of nods, and he kind of is staring a little into space, but he says, I understand. Let's get our Shael back. And Sadie kind of like takes her hand back out of the box, and she kind of looks at the three of you and says, well, I guess we're gonna become storm chasers.
Oh.